Sorry about that. I am here now. Oh my god. Yeah, I was just doing a few things. Had to get some water and such, so we are ready to go. Yeah, I think everything should be ready. So yeah, let's go. XP day. Well, XP week and XP day, extra double of the everything. So 325 right now. Let's use some of these. I don't really think I want to use it. Really want to use this at some point, but it's probably not gonna happen. Could use a 3A pass as well, 13 of those. But yeah, then be Monday and Tuesday, and it's probably not gonna play that much. So yeah, it's just sort of how it is. So let's get these things going. And could be cool if there was just like a separate inventory for this, so you don't have to do anything about that. So yeah, let's just start experiencing. I hope to also get all the tomes done today. I have done a few of them, but there's a lot to do still. I might skip a few along the way, but we shall see. So let's head into U9 and let's just go. Also, I wanted to do get the more experience on the. I was about to say the Shadowhunter. It's not a Shadowhunter. This is a of course a Ice Age. Permafrost biome. Okay. So yeah, and we should also have. I think they still have it up. Yeah, they do. So right now I have 575% experience. So that is very nice. There was a permafrost biome right there. But since it's so close to a spawn point, I think people are just gonna go crazy. And I don't really need it. I do have the daily bonus, so it's all good. So we'll just continue. Round we go. And I could just, like that person said, invite to the whatever. So. But yeah, I'm definitely not a super fan of farming on the Ice Age, but it's one of the classes that I want to get to level 40 Paragons. Because, yep, it's just it's just a very nice class to play of all the classes that we have compared to some of the other ones. So yeah, just playing that one. And I just wanted to do my tomes anyways, so I was like, I was sort of not sure if I should be streaming today or not. But then I was gonna plan on playing anyway, so I just thought I might as well, you know, play. But if I'm not like the most hyped person of all time, you know why? It's just that I was planning on playing yesterday actually, but then, or both playing and you know, streaming. But then my nephew called me and said if he could come over and we could hang out, and I was like, Well, first of all, I had to get my hair cut. And I don't know, does that work better? I feel like since there's light in the background, I sort of look different or very dark on this side. Anyways. So yeah, he asked and I was like, yeah, sure you can. And he said, it's all right for it's okay for my mother said it was okay, you know, my sister. I was like, oh, okay, if she said it was okay, you know, it's cool. And then my sister takes the phone, because he apparently stepped into the room, and she said, well, she didn't, wow, that was a weird guy. She never said it was okay, but since now I said it was okay, I guess we had to do it, right? It's like, he conned us into, you know, saying yes. But it was all right, you know. I sort of didn't have anything to do. Like I said, I wanted to stream, but then, you know, I was sort of waiting. I was going to the, I was going to my barber before. I was going to the barber before at 10 a.m. That was my time, and then it's about an hour, so 11. And then I was gonna come home and have some lunch, and then, you know, start streaming. You know, that was sort of my plan, because then it would be, you know, XP day. So, but yeah, then he was, you know, here and sort of didn't want to stream when he was here, so this sort of just went and did not. Actually, the story is. It's like, how did it turn out? Well, this, okay. It's Dracolite and Dino Tamer. Could be cool if it had like heat-seeking things. Maybe I'm gonna skip this one. I'm sort of fine with all these other ones, but I'm just gonna skip this one for now, the Centurion shards, because I don't really need them at the moment. But I am gonna put down the cornerstone here. Just gonna loot collect real quick, because I sort of also wanted to fill my potions there. And keep going. I don't see any. If there was permafrost biome, I would just, you know, do it there, but there is not, so we are not going to do so. But yeah, the reason why I was like on the fence of streaming today, because I have to clean the apartment, like really. It's a deep clean this weekend, you know. It really needs it, like deep clean, not just a vacuum and like a, you know, what do you dry it off? Like, you know, you take a rag and make it wet, and then, you know, just dry off the surfaces and stuff like that, and just take the vacuum to the floor and stuff like that. You know, I don't have the biggest place, so it doesn't take very long to do that. But this, you know, right now my sheets are getting washed, and they're getting new sheets. Well, not new sheets, but, you know, clean sheets, I guess, because they're so dirty. Well, because when I said new sheet, I was like, I didn't go out and buy new sheets. I should maybe buy some new ones at some point. Not that they need it, but, you know, it's just, sheets are not that expensive, and it's something you use a lot, so I don't know. Could be nice with the new ones. I just have some via IKEA, so it's not like crazy anything. They're fine. They're good enough. I'm not a fancy boy, so I can use those. So yeah. So those are in the washing machine at this point. So probably during this stream in like 2 hours or so, when it is done, I need to just hang them real quick. They are they're done in about 2 hours, I would say, maybe 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. I put them in like right when I woke up. If you didn't know, I was just this is me. Morning, good morning. But technically, I call the stream early late because technically this is late in the XP day. Wow, somebody's really mad. Damn, son. Somebody in the in-game chat. It's not approve of somebody's methods. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, new sheets, and also like I need to wash the floor and stuff like that. Like I don't like washing the floor per se, but I like that when it is washed. It just seems like the mostly clean it can be. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm just gonna do that. You know, first dust, then clean surfaces, and then vacuum, and then wash the floor. And then put on new sheets. So yeah. I was like sort of, you know, I was just being lazy. That's the word. That's the thing. I don't know. I'm just I don't know. People also sort of you know, I don't know if people watch these, but I don't know. I'm feeling very weird about Trove at the moment. No, not Trove, like content creating at the moment. I still really love it. That's not really the problem. The point is just like I don't wanna just put out videos just for the sake of putting out videos, if you know what I mean. Like I don't want like to put out videos just to put out videos. Yeah, I know I said the same thing twice, but this is sort of really hope people understand the reasoning behind. Like I put out other content in just Trove, but it's not that I don't want that content. I'm pretty proud of that content, but it just, you know, I don't know. In some ways, maybe it's a little confusing. I don't know. But yeah, sort of weird. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's just that. Like these, for example, now that I'm sort of, you know, streaming and then putting the VODs on YouTube as well. It's mostly because I don't want that content to go away, and sort of I spent 3 hours doing something and now this is gonna go away. It's just sort of weird to me in a way. So my thoughts are just like, maybe somebody wanna watch this, you know. I don't stream that often. For example, next weekend, I'm not gonna stream next weekend because I got you know, so much stuff going on. So yeah, it's just, it's not like I'm trying to force myself to do it. So it's just, I don't know if it makes any sense, but it's just, yeah. It's just that if people like, oh, you never stream or anything like, you just go watch this. I know it's not live and you can't like interact with me, but you can do that on Discord. You can, if you want to, you know, ask me something, you can just do it on Discord. It's a lot easier. You shouldn't really wait around for me to start some sort of stream. So point being is just like, I feel like interacting is a lot easier on Discord than it is on through Twitch. Of course, people are super welcome to, you know, join the stream and ask me stuff, but or just hang out, whatever they want to do, right? But the thing is, and or in comments down below in the YouTube videos and stuff like that. You know, I see them all the time. So I don't know. It's just, but I don't want this like content to go away, because sometimes I do. You know, it's not a tutorial. That'd be weird. 3-hour tutorial. I already made the 1-hour video. Somebody asked me recently if, because I made that 1-hour video of the made the 1-hour video of me talking about the tier list and stuff, and I was like, well, it takes time, you know, if we're gonna explain all the different classes and stuff, you know. What the hell is going on here? Okay, first of all, I gotta destroy you, because you are going to be super annoying. Stupid tree inside here. I don't know which way I'm going. Oh, I'm going right now. Okay, good. I want my cornerstone. Oh, I want over here then. Right, isn't there a flash thingy here? Yeah, there is. Good. Oh. Sort of just, I think we just go over the water here. Oh yeah, so, and then I was like, well, that's what the time it took to explain everything, and then the person also itself has a video of 52 minutes, so like, was not gonna put it, say, hey, you have a video of 52 minutes, so you think people are gonna watch that? Doesn't really matter. I don't know if people know this or not, but I don't live off this. This is not, I'm not trying to, the only reason, and I've said this before, the only reason why I want to be not famous, but just have a lot of, I guess that comes with, if you have a lot of followers, you know, that sort of makes you famous, right? But the point is, I just want to, the reason why I wanted some people to follow and stuff like that, it's just, the bigger you are, the more stuff you can do, you know, and I just want to do as much as I can for, you know, the people that do follow me, you know, or for people that are not, you know, that are not, what's it called, not following me. It's just anybody, really, like, I just, you know, the bigger you are, the more you can do. It's just how the world works. So that's the reason why I wanted to, like, help people, you know, more and more people. But the chances of you, like, sort of, they always make it seem like you can just, like, turn on your stream and then you're just gonna become, like, amazing and, you know, crazy followers and stuff like that. And sure, that can also happen, you know, but it's so very, very few. But people just, like, the dream of it could happen to you is just so huge for people. I'm not saying you should give up or anything like that. It's just you should have real expectations, and it really requires a lot. And some people don't say it's luck, but it's definitely also luck in there. There's definitely also luck in there. Like, you never know when something is going to, like, blow up or become, like, something everybody's gonna talk about or whatever, right? If you're really skilled at something, you know, really, like, let's talk about somebody like Shroud, right? If you're as skilled, then of course, you know, it's gonna, you know, have some sort of, there's some less luck with that, because if you're good, you know, people are going to, you know, recognize that, right? Or see it in some way at some point, right? Oh, I thought it was on my map. But Doesn't mean that you have to be skilled at something. It's just that that's something that people are always drawn to, and people always will be drawn to. Is people always drawn to people that are good at stuff, right? So. Candoria fragments. Oh, we got one pinata because we were level 2. 56,000. Maybe get everything to level 2, because level 2, I'm guaranteed to get it, and level 2 is not that hard to get. Oh, no, those are not the boxes. 299. Put the loop in there, because I don't want to use it on this guy. Not the primal loops. Not the primal loops. Oh, here we go. Oh. Somebody cleaned out completely that Neon City biome. Wow, okay. Somebody really liked the Neon City biome there. Neon City biome ho. All right, we sort of missed the. We did miss the challenge. There's not really anything here. That's all right. That is all right. Mostly I just have these loops and matrices for the money, but I'm not sure. I think there's probably other stuff that's like more important, but now that I've done a few of them, let's just continue. I sort of also have to play technically tomorrow, which, well, I don't have to, but I want to. You know, tomorrow, well, after reset in about 2 hours-ish, 2.5 hours. At noon, it's going to be Sunday, of course, still Saturday, technically, even though it's Sunday for me. Weird, you know, reset times. So I'm also gonna get the starboard done, or whatever I need to have done, because of course it's not going to take the cleaning, as I talked about before, is not going to take all day, but still going to take some time. But I really actually don't have anything to play at the moment. I played yesterday Lost Ark, and it's not that I'm done with Lost Ark, it's just that I got to level 25, which my friend is always also on, and we kind of decided to play together. We'll see if he managed. Like, he's been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves. I don't know if he's gonna continue playing Sea of Thieves. Sort of hit the level 100, but season 6 is coming out like in 4 days. So he might maybe he's just on a Sea of Thieves rush. I've been playing some Sea of Thieves with him as well. It's pretty awesome. I like it. It's a nice game. I don't understand it completely, but well, I think it's great. So yeah, been playing that, and then I played, like I said, the same guy was level 25, so I asked him if he wanted to play together, and he said yeah, he would, sure. But I don't know, he might not like the game, because since he hasn't been playing, and the servers are with now a queue now. At least I logged in twice yesterday. The server says that they're busy, but when I jump in, nothing happens. Well, there's no queue, but there's no queue, and yeah. So I just jump in. But it's because he said he didn't want to sit around in queue, and I understand that. But maybe it's just not a game for him. I don't know. But that's alright. That's alright. But I can also tell you, I don't know if somebody watches in this far. I don't know if I'm gonna make an announcement video. I'll probably, I think I'll post it on Discord. I'll post it on Discord when you can buy tickets, I think. What's it called? TwitchCon is this year. In Amsterdam. So yeah, I'm going with a friend, and we're going, and it's gonna be awesome. Really hope that you know, a lot of the people that I know as well is gonna go, but we shall see. I don't know if people are completely ready for it yet. I don't think people are like scared of, like, sort of, like, not scared of COVID, but you're just sort of maybe haven't really gotten used to the mindset that COVID is sort of you know, on its way down, you know. At least it is in Denmark. Well, the people infected are also going down. We were in like 50,000 at some point, new cases a day, and then now we're down to like, I think I saw like, I don't know if it was Friday. It might have been Friday. I saw that it was down like to 27,000 or something like that, but at least the Danish government doesn't look at, you know, infected numbers anymore. They look at people that are getting, you know, committed in, is it called committed? I don't know if it's called committed, but put in the hospitals. And if that's going up, they might have to do something. But you know, Denmark society is completely open, has been so for actually a month. It has been. It seems like doesn't it seem like longer, but maybe I don't know. But yeah, it's been open a month now, which is really nice. Everything is back to normal, as they say. It's because we all got vaccinated and stuff. Well, most of the people got vaccinated and stuff, of course, but enough people got vaccinated, so they, you know, that should be fine. And it's just awesome that we are, you know, I'm looking forward to the summer and stuff. I haven't got COVID yet. I don't know what's going on. It's sort of weird. I sort of want it now because everyone around me has had it. You know, my mom, my stepdad have had it. My little brother had it. My dad and my stepmom has had it. My nephews has had it. No, not my nephew. Sorry, my one sister has not have it. Has not got it either. So just, you know, just a few that hasn't have it, but I think they're gonna be fine if they get it. But yeah, mostly my stepdad, because he's almost 80 now, right? He's a little bit of an older dude, and has other health problems, of course. It's just like whatever, nothing serious, but you know. Well, I guess having he doesn't have the best of heart, so you know, he does have a pacemaker, but I don't know. It's not super serious. I feel like it's not something to joke around with like that. This is like, oh, it's nothing, right? But I don't think it's like oh my god, you might as well just lay down. It's over, like game over. I don't think that's the. how serious it is. Or can be, or whatever you say it. So yeah, but he had it and he was fine. He also had all the vaccines and stuff like that. So, and he actually didn't get sick or anything like that. I got sick the first time I got, but I'm not sure if it was that, because like I felt nothing on the third one. I know that I've had it in my body and stuff, and you know that might not do anything. But the point is, it was over 6 months since I got the second shot. So the third shot, and you know, I thought I was gonna, like, I would think I would react a little bit, but I didn't. So, oh, I did get all of them. Nice. Day drop. Okay, I'm gonna pass on all the. We're just gonna go down here. I do want some of these, maybe the pressed wallflowers and ancient gears, but these are more important. Sort of actually all the ones that are down here. But yeah, just haven't had it yet. All my friends around have had it and stuff like that, and I sort of just want to see if I've had it. And I don't know if I've had it or not, because like I've been testing myself and gone to tests and stuff like that, like pretty regularly, but not like, you know, not like every day or something like that, right? It's like, but they say you can get, you know, you would have a positive test up to 8 weeks or 12 to 8 weeks or something like that after. So, I definitely have gotten tested in those weeks, right? So, yeah. I'm pretty sure it would have said, hey, actually you have, you know, COVID. I haven't been testing myself for the last 3 weeks or so, because I'm just sort of tired of like trying to test myself and stuff like that. Like, I will test myself if I have if I have any symptoms, but I don't. I've only been sick once in the 2 years, and you know, I got tested, of course, there. I've been tested every time you know, I've been close to somebody, but that had it, and yeah, but it's not happened. It's just hasn't happened. And you know, I've been joking around at work that I'm gonna get it when the government sort of says, yeah, now you don't get 4 days at home. Like right now, if you were tested positive, you know, you have to stay home, even no matter if you know, have or have symptoms or don't have symptoms, you need to be home at 4 days, right? So I've been joking around at work that that when they removed those 4 days and said, now you can't like stay home, just get 4 days of, you know, off time, basically, because that's how it's been for some people, right? Like some people just, you know, was just super fine but had it, and then they sort of just got 4 days of free time at home. That's also sort of what I want to get free vacation days, right? Not that I could just have vacation for a while now, because I don't take much vacation. I take vacation if I have to go traveling, but since we couldn't travel, you know, I wasn't going anywhere. It's like, okay, well, might as well just work, because there's no, like, it's not that I make more money or less money if I, you know, my vacation. It's just that I don't want to sit around at home and just play video games all day. I like that, but you know, this also kind of becomes a little bit boring. Not that I enjoy going to work that much. I love my job, but it's just, you know, sort of also nice to be at home, but just sitting here doesn't make, you know, very much sense. Like I wanted to use it on, of course, on traveling, but since we couldn't really, like a lot or whatever, then yeah, I talking about COVID, somebody says COVID came in, somebody got tested. But yeah, that's the sort of the story about my COVID situation. So yeah, I'm just, you know, then I'm gonna, you know, probably get infected when we don't get that 4 days off. This is like, oh man. I was a little bit joking around on at work with, oh, somebody was positive. Well, he gets 4 days home. Oh, anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've been joking around at work that, you know, since all this stuff, right? Like, you shouldn't tell your boss that you have COVID. Like, if you're sick, right, you should just like tell them you have, you know, like a flu or something like that. Because if you have COVID, they're just gonna say, yeah, sure, just come into work, right? Because it's not a big deal anymore. It's like if you want, you know, days off, if you wanna have like, you wanna, yeah. Have some days off of work, just say you have the flu, don't say you have COVID, because it's like, oh boss, I have COVID. Sure, just come into work. It doesn't matter. But when it's a flu, it's like, no, stay away. No, we don't want the flu. It's like, okay. That's pretty weird now, right? Everything going on. Did I skip that dungeon right next to the other one that I really enjoy a lot doing? I think I did. Oh my god, now I'm going back. Playing extremely efficient. Watch these streams, these VODs for extreme farming capabilities. Become the ultimate farmer in Trove by watching these videos. But we should get, I actually don't know when we're gonna get our next event. Next event is gonna be St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day. Actually reminds me, I kind of want to look on Trovosaurus right now. But that's in June, so I actually don't need to look. Sunfest is in June, so. I just really want this year, I said last year that I was gonna, you know, I wanted to do, you know, try my best to, you know, help them out with the event. And when when I say help them out with the event, it's like make a video, and hopefully they would, you know, they would hopefully say, hey, you know, that was really helpful or something like that. I don't know if they want to say it, but at least they tried to do something, because I feel like last year's Sunfest was sort of meh. It might also only be, you know, Adam is the only one working on it. You might be the only guy that's working on these things. I hope that Andrew, for example, he's not the only one who works on Trove. Not that it matters if he does or not, because I feel like if he's the, like, it's just if he's the only guy working on it, right? If they're just two devs, that'd be sort of crazy. It could be. It's just sort of crazy if he can get all that done, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if one person could make that much for Trove. I don't know. Maybe it's not a lot. I don't know. I just feel like Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just don't know much about stuff like that. It seems like a lot to do, right? For one person. Not that if there was 2 or 3 people, it wouldn't be like, it just seemed more. You know, I know they have an art team. I know they have an art team because they talk about an art team. I don't know what the art team is or how big the art team is, but if it's just one person, right? If it's just one person, I don't like it's cool, like one person, but I don't think the art team is like one person. It might be, but maybe I'm thinking maybe the art team, and it wouldn't really be a team if it was just one person, right? Sure, I guess you can still sort of be that, but I think the art team is like Gamigo's art team, and yeah. And they maybe just like sort of do art and stuff for all the games. So just what I'm thinking. So it's like they get assignment like various assignments, you know, where they say, hey, yeah, we would like to have this or that, you know. I don't know. Like a specific Trove art team would be just sort of like, wouldn't be a lot to do, I would say. Sure, it does take, you know, some time, but I've seen, you know, and I know maybe people, or, you know, people might not be not as good as you know, Skyrider or Sky the Virus, or been playing, you know, doing all these things for as long as they have, right? But like sort of, I would just think that that the art team, like I've seen them make the like I said, Skyrider and Sky the Virus. I feel like they sort of like spend like maybe 8 hours or so on a like one of the skins or something like that. Perhaps more sometimes, but like I was just maybe on average or so. Depending also how much they want to, you know, rebuild the skin or whatever it is, just meaning that somebody, and that's just doing it, you know, in their free time, right? And but if it's somebody's job, I just feel like they have dedicated time to put into it, right? No distractions or anything like that, like in a way where it's like, yeah, you also have to remember to do this or that, or, you know, it's just you go to work, you get your stuff done, and then, you know, next thing. So I'm just saying, if, you know, maybe for an event it might take like a week or so to do whatever is like necessary, then you have like, and there's only a like event every month, so just like, to me that would just be sort of like having 3 weeks off or something like that, right? Of course it does take some time, but yeah, you know, I don't know. Still would be crazy. This is me thinking. Thinking about you, thinking about me. But that's also when we're gonna see the first big update to the game, is around Sunfest. And I don't know. It seems like Kenzel also has been taking over. Has also been taking over like the live streams and stuff. You know. For all of it, and it's pretty cool. Oh, you get it for the first 2 levels or what? Claim. Hello? Hello? That's not working. I don't know if I claimed it. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Did that work? Claim. Hey, it worked. We did it. Has 57,000 now. There you go. I need, this is, so the first 2 levels you get it. I don't know the Paragon and not the prime numbers. I just looked up the prime numbers if I wanted to. I don't want to. Oh man, used to be so much playing, you know, this zone. That's where I leveled all my classes mostly. Well, not all my classes, not the newer ones, but like when Paragon was not Paragon, Power Rank was a lot harder to come by. Yeah. So I really just want to get my tomes done. We'll see. And just gain some experience. At some point we'll hit those 40 levels on each of the 6 classes just to get the mastery. But man, yeah, also I don't want to say the badges are seriously like, I don't know. I guess there's beginner badges and then there's like in-game badges. The Paragon ones are definitely in-game, I would say. Like it takes a while to get 40 levels on all the classes. I know somebody hit, I saw on Reddit that somebody hit 1,000 levels on their, I think it was the Dracolite, I think it was. But yeah, 1,000 levels. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible to do 1,000 levels. Like I think it was like, I don't know, last week or so. Like somebody's probably like very high right now. I would assume. That was not the one I should be clicking on. This one. See, I'm on 6 million. I'm like 5. I'm like 5. You know, 5,000. Yeah, almost a billion experience. Most a billion experience. Let me take out the calculator. We need. Oh, how much is it? I need to look at summers. I can't remember. It's so embarrassing. I can't remember I can't remember the number you need for like level 29 to 30. 2.9. It was 2.9 million. No, that's not it. 700. Yeah, 2,907,000. That's what you need for 29 to 30. It's the same amount you need for every Paragon level. So we can divide that. No, we can't divide that. What am I doing? Let's just take the number he has right now, 209 divided by 2,907,000. There we go. So 900. Oh, that's also a lot of more experience than like number 2 and number 3. They have maybe play together, I don't know. But so he made 340, about 300, well, 390, not 90, 339 Paragon levels. So almost 340 Paragon levels. Just 0.5, that's what it is. So yeah, he almost made he made a third of the way just in 1 week, you know. So yeah, it's not that well. It's also crazy. 1 billion experience is also crazy. It really is. It really is crazy. I made 6 million. Just I didn't even play every day. Because I was sort of wanted to save some stuff for today, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna, you know, make it or not. But yeah, I definitely need some XP potions for getting that far up, and some Paragon, not Paragon, Patron. But wow, like maybe I'll save my 15-day pass for when Sunfest comes out and just go crazy there, just like really play Trove for those June month. We'll see. I do have a concert for 3 days, like a festival I have to go to for 3 days at the end of June. And the start of June, I'm sort of going to a summer camp for the kids, so I don't know. But I don't have anything going on. I have a cause that's really important, like a education that I have to do. To be a guidance counselor. I talked about this before, I think, at some point at least. That's coming up after Easter. So I'll still be doing videos for Trove, but I probably are not gonna stream because it's very important that I do read and stuff like that. But we'll see. I have a lot of, like, in the 7 weeks that the thing is going on, I also have to write a paper. But it's not it's just 6 pages, which is not a lot at all. But still, you know, it has to be, even though it's not a great quantity, it has to be of great quality, right? Because that's the thing I'm gonna get, you know. They're gonna say, hey, yeah, you can be a guidance counselor, or you can't be a guidance counselor. And I really want to be one. I'm still gonna be that at work. It's not like something, but I would like to complete that, of course. So yeah. Anyways, I have only 12 school days out of that, and that's two of the days are what's it called? 2 of the days are for you know, what's it called, guiding as well. You know, we have 2 days where we can talk with the teacher we have about the assignment or the paper we have to write, so we can sort of get some guiding on that. So it's basically only 10 days I have school in those, so that's, you know, only 2 weeks. So basically I have, not that I have those many days off, but I have to read in all those days. So maybe, you know, maybe it's just a good idea to just keep it structured and just say this amount of time is what I'm going to read. And I think that's very important. That's very important. Like, not of course reading, but I think it's very important to keep it structured for me, I think, maybe. Instead of just saying, I'm just gonna read this and this and this, like actually, you know, spend the time, but you know what I mean. Say I'm only gonna spend like these 3 hours reading, and then I see how far I get, and if I don't get it, you know, that's just it. But I'd rather have like, it's not that I don't like reading. It's just I'd rather get teached, you know, the stuff instead of being just you just read this. I just feel like it's better, right? I feel like it's just better having a teacher that tells you things, you know. I just sort of get more interested in the things instead of just reading about it. Like, I like reading, but it's just, I feel like if you have a good teacher, and I like the teacher that we're gonna have, I've had him before, just with something else, some other courses, and I really enjoy having or being taught by him. So that was also one of the reasons why I took this course, or I was just like sort of why I'm excited to take this course, is that this teacher is really great. So I knew it was gonna you know, be very educational. But if we only have 10 days in class, given it's also 6 hours in class, but still, you know, that's some breaks in there as well. But I sort of just I feel like I just want to sit there and learn things instead of just take a book and read it, because I could take a book right now and read it, right? What do I need the teacher for if I can just read it, you know? This makes no sense. But it's all good. It's all good. I trust we get what we need to know, right? But yeah, sort of just like it more. I'm just gonna turn the, like, right here. Oh god. So the sun is pretty hot. Oh man, I don't know, I'm just, it's not that I want summer per se. It's not that I'm missing the summer, and I'm just sort of missing just when you don't have to wear a jacket and stuff like that. Or you don't like have to, but you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of like that. We also soon have to get a new potion going. Technically, you just have a potion running all the time. I have plenty of potions. But the thing is, it just doesn't impact as much, you know, because it's a percentage. It's a 50% more. Or double. I guess it's 200%, I guess, of what you have. Flat. So yeah, for during the time where I'm going to be studying those 7 weeks, I will still be doing guides and updates for Trove and stuff like that, but we'll see how much I'll be doing. School definitely comes first at that point, or with that, so. Because that is super more important at that moment and than the other ones. That's for sure. I wanna nail the class. I wanna do great. I wanna do awesome. Hey! You say to me, look who it is? I was more like you. Look who it is. You're the one who is who is absent. But how you doing, David? Good to see you. Well, exactly. Oh, you meant yourself. Oh, you were referring to yourself in the third person. Oh, okay, I see. All right, cool. How you doing, man? How's the life? How's education and stuff? Okay, let's get into these here. Oh, could be better. Oh, how better? Nothing serious. I hope. Just like regular, normal bullshit. I guess. I guess we all have that, right? You know, just regular things that just sort of happens. Yeah, just cool stuff. Yeah. I guess we all have like daily, you know, just sort of crap you have to deal with, you know, sort of in a way, but nothing major, but sort of just a little bit. And then you have periods. Like I feel like I've had a period right now where it's sort of actually, everything is just sort of falling into place in a way. I know it's not gonna, you know, keep up being that, right? It's not going to do so, but it's just sort of just everything going my way in a way. But I like it's like I won $1 million or something. Yeah, it's hard but doable. Yeah. Cursed Valley, you say? Cursed Valley. Nothing Cursed Valley. Okay, maybe we'll see some at this point. Yeah. Yeah, but they really, that's the thing, right? Like, they really don't want you to. Well, we have a saying in Denmark. It's like, you don't get it by sleeping. Sort of. That's sort of the translation. You don't get it by sleeping. That's sort of the saying in Denmark. But yeah. But also that makes it maybe more worth it, right? Because you can do it, right? And then when you do get, like, if it was too easy, right? The same thing with, you know, both, not really a job, but like video games and stuff. You know, if the challenge is too easy, you know, you're just gonna get bored in a way. And the same thing, I guess, with education, or not bored, but when like you feel like you didn't earn it. Like now that it's hard, right? You still do it, you know, you get done, and then it just feels better because you earned it. If they just hand you the diploma, it's just sort of, yeah. You know, you'd be happy that if they just gave it to you, right? But the thing is, like, sort of, like, okay, right. But you know, you know what I'm saying. You probably, it's just. I saw an opportunity to say things about life, and I took it. I was just talking about school, that I'm going back to school and after Easter. So it's gonna be great. 7 weeks course to get smarters. To get super smarts, you know, getting all the smartness into my brain. Oh yeah, high school will, like, yeah, exactly. But I also think that, like, high school and like sort of course in high school you still you still, you know, learns things, but it's also very general things, if you know what I mean. Like, I sort of see education as a pyramid, you know, with the bottom is like, you know, elementary school and stuff like that. It's very wide and it's like very, you have to learn not a lot in a way. Oh, sorry. But, you know, it's very wide and then, you know, narrows down to being like high school, you know, you learn more specific things and then in the end you sort of learn what you actually need to learn, if you know what I mean, like in university and stuff like that. But you of course also chose yourself the university, right? You chose your own stuff, or like you don't choose elementary school and stuff like that. Of course you can choose to be homeschooled or whatever, but you can't really choose what you get taught, right? But also that's what, like, when I was going to high school and stuff like that, like I never attended class. And it was just sort of weird because I did attend class sometimes, but I attended class so little that, you know, sort of the punishment you get for not attending is that you have to take exams in every subject instead of just like some of the subjects, because like some of the subjects you just then can skip. But since I was sort of just not there all the time, the punishment, like I said, was sort of you had to take all the classes. But it wasn't really a punishment for me because I like going to exams. I like exams a lot. Not a lot. Like, it's not like, oh my god, let me do it. Let me just go in and be examinated. But I do love it. I do like it. Because I'm very good at it. I'm very good at like feeling out people. So when I'm very good at feeling people. Oh yeah, it's very nice. No, I'm very good at knowing what people mean. You know, when they're asking some sort of question, I'm good at you know, knowing what they're asking based on body language. You know, I'm not very good at it. And when people are like, that's why I'm not very good at. That's also, you know, I don't know what people sometimes mean in chat when they talk about stuff. I don't get jokes, sort of, if they're written. But I know, like, I'm very good at reading people in real life. So by that I mean, of course, so I'm very good at like of feeling when they want me to say specific things, so I can just sort of feel it out. I don't know if I can explain it, but it's just sort of good at feeling and saying okay, they want me to go this direction, or they want me to talk about this, or they're fishing for this answer, right? Well, I do also think that you also, again, you have to think about university is just like, you know, when you the things you learn in high school, it's basically, all right, I'm gonna be a little mean here and say that the people in high school also, there's more dumb people, right? That's also why the pyramid, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's more dumb people down here in the bottom of the pyramid, and then when you go further and further up through the pyramid, you know, it's gonna be less and less dumb people. You kind of pull, you know, you're taking away the sheep from the herd, right? If you know what I mean. Like, you're sort of thinning out the herd, that's what I mean. And so then in high school, they could, you know, learn you the same as they do in university, but it's just like some people can't keep up and they will like fall behind, so they have to put it, like, slow it down. But that's the same thing, you know, when I was in high school, you know, I thought it was, like I said, I wasn't attending classes that much because it's just sort of It wasn't because I was. It was also because I was lazy, for sure. It was because, and I was just playing video games all the time. And some of my people, my friends were. Some of them weren't like doing anything. Wasn't even like in school and stuff. Just like being home all the time, and they were just. I was just like. When I was playing World of Warcraft with them, they could stay up to 3 a.m. right, and I was just like, wow, I want to stay up playing video games with them, right? So I did, and it was great. I loved it. But the point is, when you go to bed at 3 a.m. and you have to be up at 7, that's only 4 hours of sleep, which is you can. And then I was just very good at convincing myself that you're tired, you shouldn't go to class, and then I just sort of didn't, and then I was just like sitting at home. So, yeah. Because I wasn't really disciplined in that, but it was also, just felt like I don't function very well under free like freedom. I like to be controlled. I love maybe the perfect place for me is North Korea or something like that. Just finally I feel like I'm home. I don't need my freedom. I just need to be somebody tell me what to do, please. No. Or what was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah. Just consequences were very small. It was also when I was when I was educating myself as a teacher. But the thing is that it was just more interesting. Like it was more specific. I just felt like this is the place. Felt my shelf or something like that in life, if you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like you're getting when we're talking about subjects and stuff like that, you're gonna have some very general ones, and then they're gonna be like more specific. But yeah, like the failing of people, that happens to like a lot of educations. Happened to some of my education, even being a teacher, which is sort of, I wouldn't say it's not failable. Of course it's failable, but it's just like, it's also more about, I would call them more, being a teacher is more, especially the teacher I have been teaching, the teacher I educated myself as is very soft in the subjects. It's not like hard math or something like that, or programming as you are doing, right? People even fail that, so not that I'm diminishing what I'm doing, it's just like, there's sort of multiple right answers in a way, or it's open for interpretation. Some of the stuff that, when you go to an exam, for example, in the education that I have, like there is not multiple questions or answers in that way, but it's sort of, everything is connected because everything that you do in life is connected to each other. Like if you have, great relationship, like great relations and stuff like that, and such, you're better at, understanding each other and stuff like, and that's sort of just all the way around. Well, I don't know how it is in the job that you are trying to educate yourself as, but as a teacher in my school, we don't look at grades. Like we of course look if people have, finished they are actually a teacher, right? But usually people don't apply for a job if they're not, a teacher. But we do look at if they, completed it. So they do have to put their exams papers in when they apply for a job, of course. I have to get a new potion. I need a potion reminder as well. Potion reminder. All right. They're over here. So, but we don't look at the number. We don't look at the you know, the grades at all. Like I said, I don't know how it is there, but I can only say for what it is in here. Like when I'm at a job interview, when I'm not at an interview, but when I am, you know, basically, let me put. What are they really that? Why is mine? Oh, that's no longer available. What? Is it sold? Hello? Okay. I'll put this up. I have this, but I can't take this out because it's not okay. Just have to reset the game. But I don't want to leave. I want to play. I forgot my potion. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. One potion and one of these bad boys. Bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. Bad boys. So yeah, we don't look at the grades. So it's like mostly just we just evaluate the person. So if it's like a person that, because we know if you have the education, right, you know what you're doing, right? But the thing is, we also need to work together. And if we can't, like, if I feel like we can't, like, we're not going to be compatible with each other, then I'm not gonna, you know, you're not gonna have my vote for being my co-worker. So I really don't care if you know your stuff and you had like top grades and all of it, sure. But if we can't, you know, if I can't see us working together, you know, that's the most important thing, because if there's stuff you don't know, I'll teach you, right? I'll teach you whatever you need to know in our place, right? But I can't teach you how to be a good co-worker. Like, I can't teach you how to be, you know, working together. Of course, I could sort of maybe also do that, but you know what I mean, right? That's like... Oh yeah, it definitely can feel wrong, for sure. And sort of also you just want the best grades still, like you still want... Of course you want the best grades, that's just about how everybody feels. Oh, Cursed Valley, let's go. Should we just should we jump on a Vanguardian? Let's go. Let's just jump on a Vanguardian real quick. What? I'm level 2 on my Vanguardian? What? When I played my Vanguardian, I can't remember. It's just not a very huge area, but we could do the recipe dungeons as well. But some workplaces or some workplaces do you know, look at that stuff. So it's not like you can't, you know, completely ignore it, but yeah, again, it just depends on it does depend on the line of work. Oh, there is 2 dungeons up here, nice. That's another 30, which is sort of yeah, we're just gonna go. Might as well just take these out. We do dungeons anyway, right? So, well, we are, you know, we're not really going to make it because there is like 2 minutes left. I'm loving it. Why? Unless there is a big dungeon down there. There's a dungeon out here. Oh, it's right here. Is that gonna be outside? Yeah, it is outside. Catch me outside, how about that? It does feel like it's inside, doesn't it? But if there's a big dungeon that actually is in the biome, then that'd be cool as well. No, only 2 dungeons. That's another. Oh my god, we're gonna hit 6. Oh, there's gonna be 3. Oh, we're gonna be so close. Oh my god, the game just like, haha, you could have missed 1 dungeon. You were gonna miss 1 dungeon. Like, okay. Well, I don't care. I can't get out. I need to get out. I'm not just gonna get all the hits. Yeah. No, we're gonna be 2 off though. I think it's 2. Running smoothly, yeah, sort of. It's just I've been in this world for some time, so that's why it's like nothing. But still, I don't really experience lag that often. It's also because I'm running U9. I'm not running U10. That's where everybody is running, right? Like that's where you know, the end game is. So that's also where there's most people, because it's not actually that difficult to get to the end game. So a very few. It's about 25,000 or so people playing the game. I sort of gave my old account to my nephew, so I don't know if I can actually log into it. I sort of should try to log into it. I can sort of do that, try to do that now. If I try to do that. Let's see if I can. I sort of hooked it up to his Steam. Oh yeah, that was the authentication. That's great. No, that's not. That's not the way. Do you know the way? Oh, okay. I was about to delete the one. Oh, what did I do there? What did I hit? Did I hit something? I don't know. There we go. Not sure if I... Wait. Okay, I can still log on to it. That's good. Because I don't know if he's gonna play, but I just sort of gave it to him so he didn't start like from scratch, but I don't know. It's just that I can't see how many people are playing on the main account, because I'm like there's at least 5,500 people that are playing at the moment. So yeah. Oh yeah, so I can still log onto it. Great. Can I see experience without doing anything? No, I cannot. Okay, so we do need to go out and get ourselves some experience. So we're just gonna go here, find ourselves a dungeon. Well, technically I could. I just hit the button, but that would just be the same. Yeah, that's still a pretty good amount. Yeah, it is. And there's no event going on. It is experience week, which usually it does draw in some more people. You know, some people sort of just time it out. But yeah, let's just go. No. Right, we made ourselves some experience. Let's just go back here. That Trove is pretty. They just reworked the Shadowhunter be very amazing. Oh, there's a couple of stars I didn't have. Well, isn't that just lovely? Okay, so now we can see how many people have been playing this week. There we go. Experience. I earned experience. 29,000. So about 30,000 has been playing this week. I know this is not a lot of experience, but people still gained some experience, so they did, you know, do something at least. So it's more, maybe 20,000. Maybe 20,000 is more like when you get like, this is not a lot of experience. But I'm just gonna take it as some people playing, you know. Might as well take it as somebody playing, because like they technically gained experience this week. Maybe not a lot, but you know. And sort of also you could say that that some of the people you know, also just, you know, made a character and then played for 2 seconds and then left again, but you know, they still played. So yeah, about 30,000 people played the game this week. It's just this week. Sorry, this is just this week. No, my world! You son of a gun. You son of a gun. It was so pretty. My world was so pretty. Why did you have to go mess it up, man? Why? We can go on Draco real quick, and we can get ourselves these. Get some loops for the Draco. Oh yeah, the Draco. That was weird. Sorry. Trove is a good game, and you know, it might not be as fun to play all the time, but I don't play the game all the time. I play it mostly just like during like the weekend. I just mostly do my tomes. That's really what I just do. But I relax with the game as well. As you know, I think all people have their game to go to that they prefer to play just to relax and unwind and stuff like that. Also the underground. Oh, yeah, I see. I don't do caves very often. As soon as you have stuff from there, it's not really makes any sense. I sort of just, you know, I've been playing. I talked about this earlier today. I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves and Lost Ark, and a little bit of Neverwinter. I'm actually done with Neverwinter, the goals that I set myself for Neverwinter, which I'm very happy about. It's a very great game, Neverwinter. I'm very excited to see what there's gonna happen at the end of the month for Neverwinter, because that's when they sort of end their expansion thing that they got going on. The theme that they have for the expansion or the big update. So I'll see what happens after that, what's gonna happen there. I might return to the game back there, and really want a new season in Diablo, because I'm really in the mood for blasting on a demon hunter again. So really excited for that. Hopefully also it'll be the starting set, be the spin to win build, so I don't have to work towards it too hard to get it. So yeah, I just wanna in the mood for blasting with that. So yeah. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, sure. We can play some Diablo 3 together. Whenever they decide to get released a season. A new season. They haven't even shut down... Well, they haven't made the PTS server thingy, or whatever they call it. Well, I call it PTS, but it's probably not named PTS. Just a test server, but yeah. 9,500, damn. That is nice. That's a lot of paragons. That is a lot. I just wanted to have as many paragons as my friend had. He has like 1,200, so I have that now. I haven't played the seasons very much. Yeah, I might have just, you know, acquired before, not too long ago. Like a couple of seasons, or like 3 seasons. I've only like played till like I got the set. Like I was basically looking at what set you know, the characters got for the season, and then I just picked a class that, you know, fit the my favorite build for that specific class. And if there wasn't like one that I enjoyed, like maybe spin to win for the barb or something like that, right? I just didn't, you know, play. I just sort of just went to, because I feel like the hardest part of the seasonal journey, where you get the stash tab, is where the hell is this? Is doing the set dungeon. You know, the set dungeon for the you have to master it. Which is actually not that complicated, but it still, you know, requires a little bit more than I wanted it to be. It wasn't as simple as the rest of it. It's like sort of, to me at least, it is like the season, or the set dungeon is like, you actually know what you have to, you know, you sort of, in a way, should know what you're doing, or have some understanding of what you're doing. Where the other things is just like, just grind. 1k powering, wow. Or powering, I said. I mean, oh, that's nice. But you can get a lot of paragons if you know, play together with people and such. At least what I, you know, hear. Anyways, but the point is, yeah, that's what I used to do. Just to, because I want, you know, every class with a set or build that I enjoy. Not that it's the strongest or whatever, but it's just mostly just a build. If I was like, hey, I want to play the Necromancer, for example. I want to have a build that I enjoy playing with him, for example. And it might not be like the best build, like the top tier build, whatever, meta, whatever, but just the build that I find enjoyable. And if, you know, just sort of just how I played. And then whenever I've acquired that set through the seasonal journey, super easy to do. I just sort of just skipped like the rest of it, just to maybe get some better, just for getting better, what's it called, gear, maybe upgrades for like the non-season, right, at some point. So I just sort of played for a couple of days and got that, and then if I had any upgrades or anything like that, you know, just sort of just got that. So that's sort of how I played before. But in the recent, recently, or whatever it's called, like the recent, I would say 3 or 4 seasons, I have sort of just done the whole seasonal journey to get the stash tabs, because I feel like I need the stash tabs. Like for all my classes, they're sort of filling up both that one stash tab that I do have for them, each class, and also their inventories. And I don't want it to fill up the inventory, so my plan is right now to get a stash tab for each, like 2 stash tab for each class. So there's enough room at the moment to have all the sets stored and stuff like that. Oh yeah, yeah. I wish you could set it at 4-man groups, like for soloing. I wish you could do that as well. So you don't like have to have 4 people. You are like, sure, it's cool to play with 4 people. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, well, if they're not online, you know, you want to play. It's like, but yeah. I don't need high paragons. I just want to be. I was just mostly wanting to get. My first goal was to get 800 paragons. That's also, you know, I played back when at the start where like, you know, 1 paragon level was super insane to get, right? Like just getting to max level was crazy, right? But I sort of got, you know, bored with Diablo 3 when they changed the way of not bored with the game, but I was just sort of over it before they changed it to being easier to acquire paragon levels. Oh, there was a new one. Oh, okay. So, and just first picked up the game when it was easier and such. So my first goal was to get 800 because 800, you know, then you have full on all the, before you can only put stats into the your main stat, right? So that was my first goal, and with that goal as well, I wanted like 1 billion gold because also back when I, you know, first started out playing Diablo 3, gold was very hard to come by. That was also when there was a real money auction house and all that stuff. So sort of my first goal was, or one of the goals was to do, this is also like 3 or 4 years ago, whatever. And sort of I acquired that, and then it was just like, okay, cool, now at least I acquired that. So that was sort of my my plan back then. And then my goal after that was to get as many paragons as some of my friends. So that's about like one of my friends had 1200. So I wanted to get on that level, but also just to sort of, when I acquire the stash tab through the season journey, as this sort of like, I don't really want to play anymore. Or there's definitely other things that I also want to play. But just so I was on sort of the same level, because sometimes we did play non-season together for a little while, you know, just maybe in the evening or so, and you know, I wasn't as strong as the other ones because I didn't have the same amount of paragon levels, so I just wanted to be on the sort of the same level as them, so I sort of could keep up with them, and that was just it. It was not really to be better than them or anything like that. It's just be on the same page as them, so I wasn't lagging behind too much. Also, I really like to acquire, do the bare minimum. I feel like this is the I like to figure out on games what the absolute minimum I have to do to achieve something that is nice, basically. And what I mean that is that I would like to have X amount of paragon levels, but I'm not gonna just grind them out, for example. Like, I'm just not gonna keep grinding, you know. I will do it over multiple seasons. As sort of the same thing I do in Trove, for example, is that, you know, I acquire, I do my tomes, for example. I could do more. I should get all my classes to level 40, right? And like my main class to 1,000 or more, right? But the point being is that I'll do it over time. Like I'll do it over time. I like to see that progress. Say, okay, now I did very little. Great job, thank you. I did very little, but I gained a lot, because that's how I feel like video games sort of is that they give you very little. Oh no, sorry, you do very little and gain a lot, but then you can also gain like even more, but it requires like there's a certain point where it becomes like I enjoy a good grind, don't get me wrong, but it's just like if I can avoid the hard work just by doing a little over a long period of time, I'll do that instead. Because it also give me something to return to, like it's something to look forward to, right? Like where I feel like that's why I still play Trove, right? Like it's not that I'm done playing Trove, but it's just like I'm gaining a very little. I don't know if people have the idea that I'm playing Trove 24/7, but I'm not. This is the most I've been playing Trove. I've been playing Trove for an hour and 45 minutes right now, and this is the most I've been like the whole week is the most I've been playing Trove this whole week, right? And I can still gain all the things that I want to do in Trove, for example, over a very long period of time, but then I can also return to the game, and I don't feel like I burn out on the game if I would definitely burn out on Trove, like I burn out on games just as anybody else do, but I don't feel like I burn out on Trove because I actually don't really play it that much, but I gain so much I feel like I gain so much by just doing my tomes, for example. That's why I love tomes. Like right now I'm gaining like a luxurious box, for example. Of course you get like a good amount of those on a Wednesday, but you know, filling that tome takes very, very little effort. I feel like it takes like no time at all, and you just gain a lot of progress without really doing anything. So, you know, in this afternoon, I'm just gonna do my star bar, for example. You know, star bar is super easy to do. Sometimes I only do the first step, right? 20 times takes a while. Not really. If you feel like playing Trove for, you know, 3 hours is a lot, then yeah, sure, I agree. But I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think 13 tomes in 2 hours. I think about that. But basically right now I'm done with all the tomes. I could just stop now. I have these, but these are tradable things. I don't need to do these things. These are don't need to do these either, because these are also tradable. These are just things I want to sell. I'm just gonna sell these like right now. So really now there's nothing to do. Like there is nothing to actually grind. This one, the sentient shards, is not tradable. The sentient shards are not, but on the other hand, I don't need these. I have enough of these. And you can also create these. You can just make them out of the things. So these are all just tradable. So right now, it basically took me 13... I did about 13 tomes in that, so... And you don't have to do as many tomes as I'm doing, you know? It's really up... Just me that... You can also do... I do have more... There is more tomes. There is more tomes weekly tomes to do. Like, there is... like... There's a few here. Like, for example, I don't do the instant growers, or... Of course, these are not tradable either. The jade clovers are not either, but they're not really used. I don't do this one anymore, because I don't really upgrade. There's also the Bomber Royale ones, because I could do those as well, but they only give me 5 coins, and you can't trade. Oh, it's 25 tone. Oh, they put it 25 coins. Damn, I didn't know that. That's insane. That is insane. 25 coins? Wow. You can get a dragon in... I think it's 300 it costs, so that's about 10 weeks. That's about 12 weeks. That's pretty crazy. 12 weeks without even playing Bomb Royale, you can actually get a dragon. So it's like... Before it was 5 coins. That's what it was. That's why I'm saying it. Also, Cosmic Dust. I don't need the Cosmic Dust. I have so much of it right now. I don't have this one down here, but that's just like the heirloom cases. It's like, as far as I've been told, it's like styles or something like that. Of course, the fish lore. I don't do that one either. And also the delve keys. I have so many. I don't need delve keys either. But yeah. I could do those as well, but I'm just saying. So many things changed. What changed for you, David? Now did you bring it up yourself? I'm gonna ask you. What specifically changed that you don't enjoy about Trove? It's okay if you don't join the game. You shouldn't play a game you don't enjoy, but I feel like there should be not a specific reason, but you know what I mean, like a true reason to quit a game and just like, because I hear this all the time that people talk about, you know, that Trove is not the same and they don't like it anymore. It's like, okay. People also got upset when they don't change the game. Due to fail in your inventory because you filled up with junk? Oh, no. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, you don't. Can't believe it. And I'm not trying to convince you, by the way, to start playing the game again. The need to farm caves. You don't need to. Well, there is a few things you do need to do with the caves. Alright, let's take it one by one. Okay, you say the leaderboard rewards. So leaderboard rewards. Let's just go over the leaderboard rewards. So first of all, leaderboard rewards. First of all, shadow pinatas. You can buy those on the marketplace if you want them. Of course, the dark chaos vaults is not tradable. I don't know if these are tradable. I don't actually know if there's dark chaos. Am I spelling chaos right? I'm probably not. I am, right? A-O. Dark chaos. Oh, I need to probably remove that. No, still not. Okay. There's no... Okay, so these are not tradable. But you can make these. They're pretty expensive, but you can still make them. So it's not like you have to. Anyways, gym class keys. You get so many over time. You don't really need them. Bound Brilliance. This is very important. And well, of all this, Bound Brilliance is not tradable, of course, either. So it's not the Empowered Gym boxes either. But the Bound Brilliance is the most important thing of all these things here. And this cannot be obtained if you get a score of 125. And if you know the score, what score means is that if you... this is something people can't take away from you, basically. Rank, you can take away from people, you know, if you do more than them. So these are basically variable if you get these or not. But these are guaranteed if you just play the class. And of course you have to unlock the class to get these scores, but 125 is super easy to get. You get like 32 points for just doing a coin collection challenge, for example. So you can just log in every hour and just look if it's a coin collection and just do that. It takes 2 minutes and then you get 32 points. Let me actually... 125 divided by 32. That's 4 challenges you have to do. during the whole week. And you have to do that for 3 classes. Sure, cool. Anyways. Then there is the weekly experience one for clubs. Yeah, if you top 1000, you do get a golden chaos chest, but sure, golden chaos chest is pretty awesome, but it's actually not that hard to get 1000. You only need 3000. It's pretty obtainable if you just do a few of them. Then the Bomberelle. I'm not going to talk about Bomberelle because Bomberelle is just Bomberelle, right? And then you got, of course, experience for the week. You can just use some XP potions. You get up that pretty easily, especially if it's XP day you play one day. XP week, you just get it without doing this at all. Then, of course, there's the Mastery. That's, you know, tied into different things and stuff like that. But you don't only get your color of name, so it doesn't really matter. It's not tied into anything at all. Then there's the weekly, you know, delve things, and sure, you can get these, but all these, like Chaos Vault, are just the opposite, right? All these things are obtainable. Sure, you get 25 and you get 25 of these, is pretty nice, but you don't have to do this. You can obtain this just by, you can just obtain this by doing delves, and you can do it at any level and you get it. There's, of course, the weekly dungeons. Just do dungeons, opening boxes, pretty simple. Then there's like public as this, again, only rewards, that doesn't do anything for you at all. So that's it. That's the leaderboard contest. Like that's the contest we have. That's, of course, the power rank, again, doesn't give you anything. Colors, again, nothing like that. So that's the leaderboard. You must have a high MF. Magic Find is so much easier to come by now that we have Crystal 4 gear and we have like Crystal Rings and stuff like that. Like I can go on my Shadowhunter, which is my one that has the most Magic Find. I can change to the Pirate Captain. I can't find it. Where is the Pirate Captain? Here he is. Okay, and then we can see I have 6,425, and that's without being on Sundays, right? Which I get a 100 more, so that's 6,525 Magic Find. Sure, that is that, but it's just so easy to come by now that high Magic Find, and since they haven't changed, like Stellar Gear and stuff, doesn't matter. It does matter a little bit for the Crystal Rings or Crystal Gear, right? But it doesn't, you know, that doesn't give you flux. It only gives you, that's why I'm not farming U10. There's better experience in U10, but I don't want to farm it because I only get Cosmic Dust, and I have 2.1 million Cosmic Dust, and this is not used for anything other than upgrading your Cosmic Gems to level 25, and that's it. There's nothing used for it other than that, because it's not doesn't go into the recipe of upgrading or making your gems perfect. There's only like these 3. That's also why the Bound Brilliance is something that you use. But yeah, it changed, David. Like, Magic Find is so easy to come by now. That's what I'm saying. And removed of Shadow Tower. Shadow Tower is not removed. Shadow Tower is reworked to being Delve. Delve is Shadow Towers. You do the same thing for Delve that you do in Shadow Towers. You do 3 floors, you get a boss. You do 3 floors, you get a boss. You do 3 floors, as you did in Shadow Towers. Maybe you don't feel like you're doing 3 floors and then a boss like you did with Shadow Towers, but it's just Shadow Towers, just never ending, which is a good thing, because then they can introduce as much power rank as they want to, which is a good thing because then the game don't feel like it's super, super easy. Like, I bet you that the people right here had a really hard time getting up to here. But it doesn't matter if it's 228, which is the deepest this week, right? It doesn't matter if it's 228. It doesn't matter if it's 300, 400, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, they can introduce as much power rank as they want, and we can actually, you know, gain power rank without just saying, oh well, we can't introduce more power rank because there's no incentive to put it more power rank in the game, because there's there's no content that, you know, requires this. So it's just Shadow Towers. That's what people like. I've heard so many times people say, oh, I don't play the game because they've removed Shadow Towers. But then you didn't understand what is going on, and you just have a sort of, sorry to say it, but a bullshit reason to stop playing the game. If your reason is that you you know, because Shadow Towers, you're just using it as an excuse to not play the game. Like you're just not knowing what's going on in the game. You're basically, Nemon said the same thing. Nemon said exactly the same thing, and it's a bullshit reason to stop playing the game and saying that's the reason, and sort of saying, oh yeah, it's just a bad game now because they removed Shadow Towers. Then you don't know what Delve is. Delve is exactly like Shadow Towers, just that it's never ending. They should just kept in Shadow Towers and just made it never ending and never just called it freaking the same thing, so people didn't have like bullshit reason to say, oh yeah, this is because this is what is wrong with the game now because there's no like Shadow Towers. This is just like it pisses me off. I'm sorry, but it just pisses me off that people have like makes these arguments that don't make any sense. Like that's just like you're not being reasonable. You're just being but way harder. It has to be harder. It should be harder. You don't have to make it harder though. You can just go in at the level that you want to. Like they even made like portals you can set your own level to. Like you can set it to like, as long as you're doing level 25 plus, you get your reward. You get your Lunar Souls and your Titan Souls and all that stuff if that's what you want. But you can even go down to 0. Like if you think Delve is too hard, just go down. Just take some level, go down some levels. Just start there. Like I can do Delve right now solo and get, you know, my rewards that I want from it. Sure, there's also the thing if you want Crystal 4 gear, you do have to be a specific level, but I solo that stuff. I solo stuff where at the level that you can get what's it called? You know, Crystal 4 gear. I solo that stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's just... Of course you're gonna struggle in the beginning. Of course, I also struggled in the beginning. Everybody struggled in the beginning, but now you don't. So if you wanna... Oh. I wanted to keep... What? No! Ah, look at this. Oh my god, where... I need to get in. Let me in. Where is the port? Where's the... I need it. Hello? I didn't want to go out. Is it here? I need it. Ah. Ah. Okay. That's probably gonna take forever. So we're just gonna run one more time. Let's go. Because there is a Stellar in there. If there was only Shadow, I would have just left it. Probably also Radiant, but Stellar, I'll take it. I'll take the 500 flux. Anyways, you can do two things. You can do two things. There we go. Got it. All right. Let me find a place. Okay. So the two things you can do to go down in levels is it's tied into your power rank. And you can't really cheat around it by removing your gear and stuff, but you just basically sort by your lowest, which is this one. Mine is the Tomb Racer. If you have lower, it will put you at lower. And that works for the you know, the private mode delves. These, right? You put down that, and it's just sort of by quality public score of cute classes and stuff like that. If you never do public delves, it will not change and stuff like that. So you can just do that. But you can also use the Deep Strider ones. They made it so it's not easier to just hit a specific level. But I don't think I have any on me. No, I don't. I need my cornerstone for that. But there is basic. Well, I guess I can sort of just buy one. I guess as well. I don't know what they called. I think they call like that. They're different. Okay, I'm not gonna buy a whole bunch of these, but these depth striders. Maybe I'll just put it as this instead. Depth. That's gonna show me the bombs. Great. But these depth strider gates. Not these actually. It's not called depth strider. There we go. Depth steppers. That's what it calls. Depth steppers, basically. You can also buy portals. You can just straight up buy portals that also just drops from dungeons, and these depth striders also drop from dungeons. The depth striders can be set at a specific. They basically have a UI where you can like take the level where you want to start at. So you can start way higher if you want to do so. But these other ones, these stable gateways, these ones drop from just dungeons, sort of in. I have one here, right here. There, no, I don't have any of them. I sold them. Okay, I need that cornerstone, man. Where's my cornerstone? It's so much easier to explain if I have my cornerstone. I don't want to leave this world because I want to keep grinding it out. I want to grind it out. Yeah. Okay, we found one. We found my. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Because I do have some depth striders in here, and I also have this. If I go to here, there. See these stable gateways. 112. These are what you get sort of around level U9 and stuff. So this is where you can start out, and 112 is not that hard. But yeah, I do have depth strider in here somewhere. There we go. Depth steppers. Sorry. Yeah, and then you set, so you can see difficult set by placing player. So that I can put this down and I can take it to whatever level I want to. Of course, these doesn't drop very often, so you can do whatever. But that's the ways of you can set your difficulty to what you want. They introduced that actually a year ago. Those steppers. So it'd just be easier to people to find a specific level that they want to start at and can start from that. Cursed Valley. Oh, there's actually some Cursed Valley over there. Is it Gunslinger Shadowhunter? Oh, Shadowhunter. Okay, we'll do Shadowhunter. So yeah. Oh yeah, I understand, but they have made it better. I understand that you know, if you haven't touched the game in a very long time, they did have done a lot of improvements to, you know, so Delve do not smack you in the face. Yeah. It wasn't a good system before. It wasn't a good system when they first introduced Delve. And I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, like, people can't hold on to their opinions all the time without knowing, like, sort of what is, you know, following the game, watching my videos, basically. Sorry. I just, you know, I'm not trying to convince you to play Trove again. I'm just saying Trove has evolved and become better, and maybe the things that, you know, was what you felt was annoying about the game has actually been fixed, even with you not even saying anything about it. You know, when I was saying anything about it, I mean, like, you didn't go to the forums and say, hey, I want this changed, right? But it sort of just changed because other people felt like, or even the devs felt like it was something that they wasn't really working out. So yeah. Yeah, Jishenshin, yeah. I'm pretty sure that just maybe, I think it goes for any game, right? At some point it's just going to be, there's going to be something that you really don't like about it, you know? There's stuff in Trove I don't think is super amazing. Like you have to go to a specific level in like the delves to get your. I understand that it has to be like that, you know, for getting your crystal gear, right? I don't still feel like it's super inspired. I know it's not the new devs that made the way you get your Crystal 4 gear. But I don't feel like it's super inspired, dude. But on the other hand, you know, it does. Again, I guess it's just the best idea that could be, because there should be some sort of, like, why would you go to, you know, delves to get your Crystal 3 gear? You know, it makes no sense to go to the delve. If you just want Crystal 3 gear, you should just go U10. Like, there's no point in going to delves if you want to. Oh my God! Stop, you son of a gun! This is my washing machine that's done, is like just beeping. I'm done. I'm done. I know. Leave me alone. Now I have the magic find, so wow, I'm just moving so slow on my mount. I'm moving sort of, I think I'm actually moving faster. 88. Oh, maybe I'm actually, no, I'm 2 movement speed faster on my mount than I am just. So yeah. Yeah, I remember Warframe. Warframe, you know, again, adds things and stuff like that. I assume that's the same problem, you know, sometimes they add some few things. Yeah. But I wasn't convincing you, like I said, I wasn't convincing you to start playing Trove again. I was just convincing you to say, to change your opinion about Trove in a way, say, okay, cool, I'm happy, you know. I just want you to say, I'm happy that they changed the things that I didn't like about the game. That is great, awesome, amazing, you know. Because you're not the only one. I'm not like calling you out. It's just I'm sort of calling out everybody that just sort of have the same opinion and think that Trove is just the same that they played 5 years ago. And just blatantly, you know, hating on the game without knowing that it does change, it does evolve. We do get new things. Oh, come on. Is it still beeping? I know you're done, stupid thing. I will deal with you in just a moment, but I'm doing a challenge, alright? Hold your freaking horses. Oh yeah. Trove do have the same issue, you know. The content doesn't last very long, but I think it's great that the content doesn't last very long. Like it opens up the option of playing other games as well. I would hate if Trove was like all I should or shouldn't be playing. Of course in the beginning, of course, but I feel like, again, like I said, I like the way that I can do a little bit here on technically Sunday, but you know what I mean, like just do a little bit. Gain some Paragon levels, gain some experience, complete some tomes. Of course, also hang out with you guys, but you know, just do a little bit, and then I can go and I'm gonna play. Maybe later today I'll play some League of Legends, or I'll play something else. Maybe Sea of Thieves with my friends, or something like that. Like, I like that I don't have to, like, take League of Legends, for example, right? Just take League of Legends, so I'll just mention, right? League of Legends, you have to spend, like, you can't just jump on and play for 5 minutes. Like, you can't play League of Legends for 5 minutes because, you know, the game usually takes, like, at least 20 minutes. Or with selecting champions and all sorts of things, you maybe have half an hour, depending on how the game goes. And sometimes longer, like maybe even an hour. You have to play an hour. You can't just say, hey, right? So if you have to go in like if you have to go somewhere in 45 minutes, you can't start a game in League of Legends, right? Because if you do so, you're gonna miss the thing you do, right? So does that make League of Legends a worse game than Trove? No, it just makes it a different game. It's just trying to there's pros and cons with all the games. Any game there is. Yeah, you just have to do an objective. No. Also, of course, I set myself goals that I find overcoming or over like that. Like I know I can do, and it's just, I feel some accomplishment, of course, when I do so. And that's just why I get very passionate about like defending Trove in a way where it's like when people say that, you know, Trove is like this, and then it's like, yeah, you're right, Trove was like that, you know. I just want to change people's opinion, you know. I don't want people to play the game. I don't care if people play the game or not, but it's just I don't want people to. Like I want to, you know, it's about truth, right? It's about this is how the game is, and it doesn't like it's not. It doesn't only go around Trove. It goes for any game. It's like this is the way the game is. Okay, cool. Like. Okay. All right. Thank you for stopping by, David. It was good to talk to you. I was just trying. Sorry if I was being too passionate, but it's just I just sort of get rallied up when people are just being like keep their opinions or keep having their opinions in the same way, you know, without. And it's not like, again, I'm not trying to recruit anybody to come back playing Trove. People should play whatever they want to, but I just... This goes for any game, but it just, like, Trove is the only game I know about. If that makes any sense. Like, Trove is the only game that I definitely know how things work, you know? I don't know much about like Warframe. I don't know anything about. Well, I know a little bit about Warframe, but I definitely do not. I know, you know, the bare absolute minimum, I guess, in a way. I know you have like the stuff that you do this or that, but I couldn't tell you if the game is good or bad or has changed or whatever. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I see. I understand. I just don't want to be complaining. There's more. Yeah, that's right. I just don't want to be like a complainer. I hate people that complain. Like, I don't. It's all right to complain, but it just has to be for the like as a last resortment, if you know what I mean. Like, I can't stand the people that, you know, complain instantly without like you should complain about stuff if something is wrong for sure, but you know, like some people are just like instantly complaining, like the Karens, right? Like a Karen of the world. And that's not even like only, you know, women. I'm talking about like also men and stuff like that. I've experienced men that being Karens, you know, where they're just like, this is wrong, this is bad, you know, and it's like, okay, but did you consider that there was this or that or whatever? No. It's like, okay, just maybe just listen for a minute and then, you know. I know some stuff is like super like super frustrating if some stuff doesn't work or whatever, but it's not gonna help doing the other things. And I just sort of want to just want to change people's minds. People's minds should be founded in reason. Is that I know that might be me dreaming, but at least we can hope. Da, 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 da. Right, after this, when I, not after this, but when my potion runs out, I will go hang the sheets real quick. It's gonna be like 2 seconds. Cool thing about people watching on a YouTube, right? They can just like skip ahead. Yeah, exactly. If it's boring, then sure, you should have fun. That's for sure. That's the. No, I was just again. It was just about, you know. It's also like when people talk about, oh, Trove being so laggy and stuff. It's like, have you seen me lag once during this whole stream? Like, for example, have you seen me crash one time? I said crash, oh no. I jinxed it. I said I didn't lag and stuff like that. Have you seen me lag or crash one time? Nope, not one time at all. I should just casually just press F4 just by doing like just like talking and then oh no, it happened. Now that I said it happened, if it happens, people, will you believe that was a crash or did I do it? It's just the people tell, oh, it crashes all the time. It's like, okay. It could also be your PC that is the problem, or your console being the problem, or your connection to the internet is poop, right? No, it's the game's fault. Yeah, sure, okay. It's like, everything is the game's fault. Nothing wrong with me. I am perfect. Definitely not my 10-year-old PC. You know, that can't even run anything. That's not a problem. It's the game. Game. Yeah, there's RNG in all the games. Trove has, you know, done things to minimize the RNG, but at least I feel like on the important things, sort of, like there's still some RNG to it, but I feel like it's like, at least like I said, on the important things, there's not so much RNG on it. And you can again, like, you can, I'm not saying you can call anything RNG, but you can definitely call a lot of things RNG if you just want to. Oh, my potions is running out. My potions is running out. I want to do one more dungeon. Please. Let me do one more dungeon. I know my inventory is full. I know. But please, give me experience. Hey, we got one. We got a cup. That. Oh, can we get more? Can we get this big one over here? Oh, we couldn't. Damn it. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, so much stuff. Don't hit me. I could set it up so I just only take the shadows, but I should just, you know, it's pretty simple to get. I think there was not even a box in that one, or anything good. But yeah, I would love to see a cornerstone. I found one right next to a big dungeon. Nice, very nice. We'll take that. We shall take that. And we're gonna loot collect very quickly first. Get those gateway out of the way. Let's do that and do this. The courage box. Rough this, okay. Got a golden cash chest. We are gonna put rid of these. We're also gonna put these boxes away because they fill the inventory. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna hang that. It's gonna be real quick. So I'll be right back. Alright. Let's move that again. Oh yeah. Yeah, there can always be reasons about whatever. But yeah, now that's hung. Also got the chance to use the bathroom. Yeah, it's just sheets, so they're just gonna be awesome drying. I'm not gonna use a potion because we only got a half an hour. Well, technically I could use a potion, right? I'm gonna use a potion for the half an hour, and then also because I can use it a little bit for when I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get a lunch after about half an hour, when I end stream. And then after that, I will, just do my star bar for Sunday when that reset comes in. So that will take me some, I might as well have some experience for that as well. Not that it's not gonna be as crazy as now, but give you everything I own. Are we talking in Trove or are we talking in real life? That is a good question. Trove? Oh, you don't want stuff I don't have anything precious. I don't even have a Conda. So I am sorry. If you play on PC, I can give you 100k flux if you want to. I don't mind giving you 100k if you want to. Smelly stinky. It probably is. It probably is. You don't want to touch it. You get smelly fingers. Don't take the flux either. It's also smelly stinky. Yeah, I know you're just joking. I know. But it probably is. It's tainted. I quit a half a year ago. I don't know what's going on anymore. How do you catch up on what to do? Well, a year and a half. Okay. So let's go back. So recently we had the Shadowhunter Rework. So the Shadowhunter is better now. That's the recent thing. We got Paragon levels, just tracking, going backwards, I guess. Paragon levels basically is leveling after level 30. So when you get a class to level 30, you don't have to get all the classes to level 30. You just have to get one class to level 30, and then after, there is basically endless levels after that. It goes up to 1,000, but then it resets, and then you basically gain the rewards again. From that, and there's some rewards in there, nothing crazy, but it is tied into crystal 4 rings, for example, or crystal rings, sorry, not only 4, but you can get up to crystal 4, that's what I mean. So that basically is just gaining experience, and every level is the same, in that sense that the amount of experience you need is the same for every level. So it's basically the same experience you need from level 29 to 30. And I'm stuck, let me out. And it doesn't make you stronger or anything like that. Paragon levels doesn't make you stronger. You don't get stats out of it, anything. The only thing with it is that you of course get these loops. And these loops are used to craft the rings basically. So crystal rings being endgame rings instead of just being something you can actually equip already from level whatever. So it's just more that. So basically all your experience, if you max level on all your characters as I am, your experience doesn't go away. So that's sort of what I wanted. I had an idea of that Paragon system for some while ago, and now it's implemented. Going further back than that, we have, last summer we got the Bard. Bard class is the new class. Pretty solid class. Not great, but not bad. And that is sort of what we got. We got, you know, further than that, we got U10, U9, and all that stuff into U topside. But that's, I guess that's like sort of 2 years ago by now. But yeah, you know, the Shadow Towers changed into delves and stuff like that instead. So yeah, as you can see, I just leveled up, and I got first of all, I got a pinata, which I'm gonna sell because I want money. But you can also throw these down to get more loops. They do sell pretty nicely, 56,000 per. And these loops, primal loops, are something you need for your class and such. So there's a few things, so stuff like that. Why don't you do delve to level up? Because it's just, yeah, I've done delve so much. Delve is better experience, but I don't know. Here I can take breaks whenever I want, I guess. I don't know. I just sort of do this. I'm also doing U9. If I wanted even better experience, I should go U10, but U10 doesn't drop, you know, crystal gear. It doesn't drop crystal gear. It actually does drop crystal gear, but the crystal gear don't give you money. They just give you dust. And I have too much cosmic dust, 2.1 million, and I could get more if I just open the boxes in my chest, and it's not used for anything. The crystal dust, cosmic dust, is just not used for anything except for upgrading your crystal gems, but it doesn't go into the recipe of making your gems perfect, which is sort of sucks. So that's why I'm farming this, because I'm at least getting flux, but I'm also gaining, you know, U9 boxes, which, you know, is the colors of the ones that I do need to do. So, yeah. I hope that helped you with your what was going on in the game. If you have any more specific questions, I'm happy to answer them. Yeah, delve is, like I said, delve is better experience, but this is just more relaxing for me, and I just want to relax. And also people can easily join me here if they want to. Even though it's only U9. But again, just want to make more flux than I want to make dust. Not that I need flux either, but I can use flux. I can rather use flux than I can use the dust. That's for sure. You are welcome. You are welcome. So it's just relaxing, mostly. And it's not this because it's better U9, it's better than, because like I said, delve is, if you want experience, you gotta do that. Especially in, like, if you can run with people, like do those XP farms where people run from like a specific level to another specific level. Oh my god, you can just, like, you can just blast, man. Just blast away. So see, somebody's looking for an XP farm right now, like from 117 to you know, 128. That's also where you get crystal 4 gear, so makes a lot of sense. And if you do as well, do some quest in between and stuff like that, it's just also great experience. Like doing U10, for example, today, going to U10. Picking up the quest where you have to do 2 5-star dungeons, you can do that 5 times. It gives you an amazing experience as well. It's still not as good as delve experience, but it's very good. But it's also very timed, you know. But you can do it every day, and you can basically do it by yourself. Of course, you can do delves by yourself as well. But from 117 to what was it, 117 to 128, can be a little challenging. You know, it doesn't go super fast depending on what your power rank is. So if you mix it up, I would suggest, if you really want to maximize your experience, you should, you know, start the day by doing 5 of these quests for these, because you also get, you know, crystalline cores and stuff like that. But do 5 of those quests, and because you can only do 5 a day, that's why. If you could keep doing them, you should just keep doing that. But and then afterwards jump into an XP farm. That's I think that's again, the problem also, I would say it is the best experience is doing the quest. If, like, you could go from 5-star to 5-star, for example, right? If there was only 5-star dungeons, like the one 5-star dungeon that you can clear the absolutely fastest, that's a funny word, fastest, and there was only those, but sometimes there is like, there's a few 5-star dungeons I sort of don't like because they're not super easy to clear in this way. I guess you can just bomb your way through, that makes them all, but if you just run it, like, right, if you just run them, just being the point of being, yeah. But there's also sometimes 3-star dungeons, you know, and you can be unlucky and just hitting, I've done that, you know, just hit like 3-star dungeons in a row, right? And this is just like, okay, great. So, yeah. That, because the delve is just more staple in that way. Just more staple. I should have gone, I should go this way. So yeah. I think the delve also for me is that I like the way it is, but I do have to be more aware of what I'm doing, in the way of there's that, you know, I wouldn't call it challenge, but that thing you have to do, if that makes any sense. Oh, I needed to go up. What am I doing? Because if I go further down, I'm gonna go out. I have to keep up or look at, basically right now I don't have to look at anything. My brain is basically just going auto mode, and that leaves room for me to talk. If you were here at the start of the stream, you would probably be like, okay, he was he just woke up. I have to, you know, warm up the brain. But, you know, if I had to get, if I was to get 3 hours in on this stream that I wanted, I definitely needed to get going. Because reset is in 24 minutes. 24 minutes. We are going to have reset, and it will actually be Sunday, even though it's been Sunday this whole time. It's been a Sunday for about 12 hours almost. I don't know if I liked, I think I would like it better if I was in America, because when I was in Texas, the reset time, it was like 5 or 6 a.m. or something like that. I think that would be great. I don't know if that would be better. I think it would just be the same. The only thing I'd be worried about was, of course, what's it called? If I was traveling somewhere. But usually I don't travel somewhere more than 24 hours. Can you play Trove for 3 hours? Because my brain is not playing. I'm talking to you guys. My hands are just busy. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, sort of on auto mode because I've done it so much that I don't even think about what I'm doing. It's just all reflexes. Of course, I look at this and then I like. That's also why I have this mod, because if I don't have this mod, I will never. I wouldn't say never say never, but I would probably just miss out on like a tome reset like crazy, because I just sort of can't. My brain is basically not in the game, except for when I'm like talking about things. But I know the things about Trove at heart, so I could explain anything in Trove without, you know, thinking about it. But I just enjoy it. It's like people that do, you know, you know, do crossword puzzle or Sudoku or something like that. You know, it's like, why can you do this? Like, what? It's like you have to use your or Rubik's cubes or whatever. Like, they don't even think about it in a way. Hey, Nick. Let me get myself some water. And if I was to if I was I'll do the Danish, don't worry. But I want to explain this before, like sort of don't use like if I was to some days I play Trove just off stream, right? Just to get some stuff done or whatever. I'm gonna play Trove off stream after, just to get my storyboard done after, you know, after stream. But then I just put on some relaxing, you know, relaxing like lo-fi. That's what we're listening to right now. We're just mostly listening to it because it's copyright-free music. This is sort of just want some sort of in the background, background noise in a way. But it's turned way down, so it's not interfere with anything. Also, like I said, it's copyright-free. I just don't want like dead silence when I'm not saying anything. But anyways, I will just put on some lo-fi and just like sort of just zoom out, like zone out, if you know, like just like go into zombie mode and just like sort of just you know, almost sleeping, just so my brain just like sort of just doesn't think about anything. All right, you want for 1 minute? Sure, you can get Danish for 1 minute. Sure. I'm gonna put a timer on. There we go. Og så blev det alligevel dansk i et helt minut. Det er altid så mærkeligt at snakke dansk efter jeg snakkede engelsk i virkelig lang tid. Det er også det samme, når vi sidder på Discord sammen med mine venner og sådan ting der, og så kommer der en ind, som er fra Norge eller Sverige eller sådan noget, og så plejer vi bare at snakke engelsk, fordi det er meget nemmere. Og så smutter de måske eller sådan noget, og så er vi måske kun danskere tilbage. Så nogle gange så bliver vi bare ved med at snakke engelsk, fordi det er sådan, ja, det var det måde vi så snakkede på. Og så siger vi sådan, jamen du skulle ikke have kartoffel, fordi så var sådan, vi sidder bare og snakker engelsk til kun danskere, og det er bare lidt sjovt, at vi gør det. Men ja, så det er meget sjovt, men det er altså lidt underligt, og så skulle lige pludselig snakke. Der er altid sådan lidt silence. Alright, that was time, but it's gonna continue. It's always weird to speak Danish after speaking English for a while, and I was just saying that we do that on Discord, so it's just sort of like weird to switch over. So we sometimes just sit there and talk English to each other, and then somebody shouts potato, because it's like like we have to, like the person left, right? There's nobody, or they muted or something like that. It's just like, yeah, well then let's speak Danish to each other because we're all Danish here. Why are we speaking English to each other? But sometimes it's just, yeah. Yeah, it is weird, yeah. But yeah, I never say anything that's like important, so people don't miss out on anything. Because of course people are not Danish, but it's funny to listen. That's also why I also put it only at a minute, because like rest of the stream or something like that, that'd be like insane. All right. I think we're gonna do all the tomes. It's gonna be nice to do all the tomes. I wasn't sure we're gonna make all the tomes. I was just gonna get all the tomes, but we're only missing one tome here. We're missing, you know, this one, and then the pressed flower, and then we actually did all of them. Which of course wasn't necessary, but that is great though. We should be able to do that in like, I'm not sure in 10 minutes, but could also just keep going and see what challenge it is and do the challenge. Since we are in here. Because even though we get the tomes done, we can just do the flux tome. I do the flux tome, but you shouldn't do the flux tome. Why are you doing this flux tome then? Well, the flux tome is just because I sort of don't really specifically need anything. You should use the tome for getting something specific. Or just what sells best on the marketplace, but then of course you have to sell it on the marketplace, so you have to spend time doing that if you really wanna do so. So since I don't really sell anything on the marketplace, Flux is just like straight up Flux is well, just better. It's good if you sell things. If you don't sell things, it's bad, right? It's just like materials like piling up, doing nothing. Yeah, Kartoffel. Kartoffel means potato. Kartoffel. Many English words are sort of, if you know Danish and you know English, and you know, it might not sound. Of course, Danish is it's a very hard language. Don't get me wrong. It's you know, but it sort of sounds the same. English and Danish sort of sounds the same in some ways. Like take for example water. Well, it isn't, you know, water in Danish is vand, which is V-A-N-D, vand, right? And water, you know, W-A. So the W and the V is sort of same, right? And then A is the same. Well, water, but it's sort of close to each other. There's 100 or so. And that's because, you know, Vikings and stuff like that influenced English back then. But it is sort of pretty funny. But of course, people that you know don't speak Danish like don't see the comparison. But as a Danish person, I definitely see the comparisons, which is pretty funny. We sort of did make like 4 levels today, which is not bad. Like only 35 left on this one as well. Yeah, Vin. V-I-N is Vin, is wine. Wine in, like, you know, drink wine. So that's sort of the same as well. You know, yeah, you know, English has an E on the end there, but that's again very similar compared to some other, you know, languages and stuff like that. Of course, we also use the same letters, except we have 3 extra letters in the end. We have the E and the Ö and the O. But other than that, we have the same language, the same letters, right? That's also sort of I think why people in Denmark at least, people in Denmark are very. We also learn it already at the 1st grade. You learn English, right? But still, of course, also with YouTube and stuff like that. But you know, usually most Danish people can both speak it and understand it. At least understand it, because we at least don't, you know, change the freaking, like, dub it. Hey, Gloomy, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you again. Oh, just farming. Just farming. What's up with you? Like Germans and stuff like that dub their things. Of course, we dub it if it's like for children and stuff like that. We dub like for Danish, right? But you know, other than that, we don't. And I'm pretty happy we do that. I don't want to see a movie in English, in Danish. That's, you know, like for example, Avengers, like Endgame or something like that. See that in Danish? I don't want to see that. Also, sort of want to see. I'd rather see, you know, if it's a animated movie, I would prefer to see it in English as well, because you know the jokes sort of also just works better usually in English, because that was what it was written for. Rodin? It was Rodin. That was some sort of way of saying written or wrote. Roten? You have written it. Very nice. Wrote. See, we're almost done with this though. I do wanna loot collect, since I saw one here. I sort of have all sort of things over there as well. By the way, this is one of the most rare items in the game, a style saver. This is something you should make like way back. I don't even know if there's any. You can't place them anymore. Oh, I can't sell them, I think, either. I don't know if you could sell them, but yeah, this is one of the most rare items in the game, if not the rarest at the moment. Before, in the old days, we used to have a loot collector, and we used to have a style saver. So basically, the style saver, what it was with this one is that you could either choose to loot collect your items, loot collect them into the materials, flux, eyes, whatever you needed, right? But you could also choose to save the style, which means that you, of course, right, if you gain an item that you don't have the mastery on, or the style, basically, it will just, you just get it with, both the materials and the style, you get that at the same time. But back in the day, we had to choose. So if you didn't have the style, you had to that, and you only got the style, you didn't get the materials out of it. But now you get, of course, both of them, and it's been so for a long time. But this is definitely a very, very rare item, because, and the thing is that I can't place it down if it was ever to be like moved. I couldn't. I can't place it down again. It's like the Dragon Crucibles. Unfortunately, I didn't play at the time where you could place down Dragon Crucibles in both Cornerstones and in Club Worlds. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying. That was just a gap that between when I first played and when I started playing again. So yeah. Yeah, I hit 59 million. I was at 50.9, so almost 60 million, which is the most I've ever had in the game. So yeah, that was pretty fun. But I've given a few of it away and spent some and stuff like that. Because I sold a box like for 8 million or something like that. The one I made last stream, I sold that one. Kept going down and down and down. Hey Sam, what's up? How you doing? The Dragon Crucible? Well, I can make a Dragon Crucible, but I'm not sure if I can. I don't know if there's difference to the Dragon Crucibles. If there's like some old school ones you can place down, but it doesn't really matter. You don't need dragons that often, but I would have loved to have one. That's just dragons. Oh, there's some here. Yeah, Dragon Crucible. I don't know if this is possibly something you could place down, or if they work or not. But I'm not gonna try it out. I'm not gonna place one just to. I'm not gonna spend 2 million just for, and then working. Kika-chin. I got my beard trimmed yesterday. That was pretty nice. Don't look like a hobo no mo. Hobo momo. Homo. No. Oh whoa. Coco. Lolo. YOLO. YOLO the beard. Oh. Alright. every tome done. That is amazing. Just gonna check one more time while I'm getting destroyed by the bombs. Yeah. All right, cool. We can now go to the flux. And we just wait on the challenge. Because even though we are basically 3 hours now, I just want to see the challenge and perhaps do it. We could technically do it because we could reset and then the game in 1 minute. And then that would, of course, also give me a new star bar to work on. But that probably might be a good idea. Be more efficient. That's a good idea, to be efficient. I think that's great. Boo boo. Boo boo. You. No you. Oh, no, not in 1 minute, sorry. It's in 6 minutes. I don't know, I can't count. Thought it's at 59. Hey, 59. 59. And then it's lunchtime, and then I will do the star bar off stream, and then I'll start on my cleaning of the apartment. First dust, then dry off. I don't know what it's called, like dry surfaces off, surfaces, and then vacuum, and then lastly I have to wash the floor, mop the floor. I know that's mopping. So how is your PoE gone so far? Great. I am level 12 or something like that. I actually haven't been gotten into League this Path of Exile this league. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. I'm not really excited about it. Doesn't mean that I think there's something wrong with it at all. It's just I just sort of can't really get excited for the league this time around. I don't know. And it's nothing to do with other games either. I think like I don't know. It's just. I don't know what it is right now. It's just maybe I'm just sort of burned out on it. I don't know. I still watch people that play it, you know. But I don't know. It's not because I've been playing anything else. Well, I've been playing, you know, Neverwinter. I've been playing a little bit of that, you know. I've been playing Trove. I've been playing League of Legends. I've been playing Lost Ark. I think I've just been playing a lot of different games, I guess, in a way. I don't know, but I just haven't been gotten, and it's not really because of I would love to do a explosive arrow build totem thing that everybody's doing. I would love to do that, but I don't know. It's a great build. It's a build that I love totems. I love minions and totems. That's like sort of my favorite builds. And now that is so amazing, you know, I sort of, you know, want to play that, but it's just I can't sort of get myself excited to jump in and play. So yeah, just sort of I guess I'm just I'm very excited to, you know, get drops for the game and here on I think it's Wednesday or Tuesday. I can't remember. It's the 8th. When there's Twitch Rivals, you know, I'm gonna see the Twitch Rivals and get the drops as well. And you know, love to get some free stuff. So, yeah. And it's not because like patch notes and stuff. I don't follow patch notes. Like the manifests and the patch notes is like insane. Like I think Path of Exile has like the craziest of patch notes like ever. And I'm not gonna watch like a 5-hour video or something like that, but this like sort of talks about every single change. It's like, yeah, okay. Like, it's not gonna change my, like, I'm gonna play a build, you know. Oh no, it's what's nerfed or something like that. Like, oh no, I'm still gonna play it. Yeah. And then I realized I was poor. Oh yeah. But, you know, we all play the different game very differently, or, you know, sort of in a way, you know. Some people want to get really super stupid rich, and some people, you know, doing crazy things, you know, high level, crazy, whatever, right? And some people just, you know, play the game for, you know, the league itself, you know, for the whatever it is. I was talking earlier about Diablo 3. I really just wanna blast in a way, you know. When I mean blast, I mean just like, not like you can blast in Path of Exile as well, but it's just like mindless blasting. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm just sort of in a mood for that. Ah, it's a rampage. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Oh well. Well then, it doesn't matter. Just might as well go here. Sorry. So they usually like 10 minutes. Usually just this mechanic. This. Yeah. It's usually just a very long. If you're talking about the pattern, it's just very long and drawn out, and they talk about it for a very long time, and this sort of like, oh, okay. What? Did I get a loop? Oh, primal loops. Oh, you do get primal loops, of course, for the that one as well. That you can't get rid of. We look like all that. Let me put some boxes in here and put some boxes away here. I'm just gonna run over here. But yeah, then I won't like drag this out anymore. 150 salts and wow. Yeah. But when it does come together, you're gonna be very happy that it all worked out. I also just love free rewards, so mostly it's just I do it for the rewards. I love that they made sort of a battle pass. I think that's pretty cool. You know, for the people that want some extra rewards and stuff. Of course, you have to pay for it, but yeah, it's just cosmetics. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I am gonna head out. It was very fun hanging out with all of you guys today. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back next weekend, but you know, gonna be hanging around, you know, Discord, all that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday, amazing weekend, and I will catch you guys some time soon. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I really did, especially all you guys hanging out with me. That's great. Thank you again so much. And yeah, just have an amazing Sunday. Filled with gaming and not cleaning apartments as I have to do. Other will be placed for anything as well. But yeah, take care, guys. Thank you again. And yeah, just have a great weekend, Sunday, all that stuff. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.